was Giddy with motherfucking Giddy, guys. How's everyone doing? How's my babies doing? What y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome back to KeemySteaOfTheDay channel, live and in color. So as you see, it's a new little setup right now, and I just want to thank God. I just want to start off first and foremost by thanking God for providing me with this apartment. Guys, I moved in. We've been talking about this for months. And I'm in here, guys. I am in. I am super, super, super duper happy. And I just knew it was time for me to get back to what I love. What I love to do, and that is talking to y'all. And just updating y'all, and that's having some good conversations. So, first and foremost, I did move in. It was a whirlwind for the last few months. And I really needed to be in a better mental space for me to get back on here and talk to y'all. So I've been here for, I think I just made I want to say, well, since the first, so yeah. It's giving, living by yourself is so much better. It is so much more relaxing. It's so much more freeing. Like, you really just give. Because you just give. Because you're that dope. And just not having to hear unnecessary noise, the cleanliness, the this, the that, just the different variables of what you deal with when you're living with someone. Especially people who don't necessarily give a fuck about you. If we're being completely honest. Like, I've been there renting a room since I moved back from Georgia. And so picture this, 2017. And I didn't know where to go. I was like, I know what renting rooms is before. I've done it basically since I was 21. So I was like, okay, cool. I know what this looks like. But I'm moving back after the breakup, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to figure it out. Shout out to my bestie Vanessa, aka Tweety. Thank you for letting me stay in your crib with you and your family for that week until I got back getting a job and finding a room and everything like that. Like, really, just big shout outs to you because you really did your big one on that one. So from day one and living in that room has been, it's definitely had its ups and downs. I'm not gonna lie. The original landlord who was there, super dope, super chill. He was okay. He understood, and there was no issues. There was no problems. There was like literally nothing. But as things happen, the years transition, people come in, people come out. It was just a lot that was, that came with living with people. I'm definitely thankful for the person I met who I became super cool with, Jesse. But other than that, it was giving fake vibes. It was giving questioning sexualities and stuff like that. But nevertheless, I'm happy I'm out. I'm happy I'm free. I'm happy I'm in my own space, my own privacy. I can walk around here naked if I want to. I can literally do what I want because it's mine. And I'm paying for it. So I just wanted to start off with just thanking God and allow you to know that I'm in my own crib. Finally. So, like, when people were like, oh, why it took you so long, blah, blah, blah. It was on divine timing, okay? God said this year, I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to get a new place to stay. Hopefully, God also said I'm going to get a brand new man. A man that actually wants me for me, loves me for me, and who actually genuinely cares. And is emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, all of those available. Because if you're not available in one, you're not available in all. I'm sorry. I am 36, about to be 37 years old. I don't have time to play with people's kids. I don't have time to babysit. I don't have time for any of that. Sorry, but I'm sorry. Life be life and life lifed. But other than that, I have been really good. Like, I just made 3 months at my job. And actually yesterday, shout out to them. Shout out to Nika real quick. they actually is very indulged into my community. So I went to a pride event, and not for nothing, I was a little skeptical at first. But I'm happy I went. I'm happy I experienced that because it really definitely gave me a different perspective of things. And especially this being Pride Month, I went to Connecticut Pride, and then this. It just gives me a different sense of hope. I want to say for our community, for the world, for just different people really living the life and making a change the best way they can. Because that's why we're here, is to ultimately make a change, make a difference in someone's life, even if it's one person. If you made a difference in their life, that's all that matters. Hence why I'm in the field I'm in, because I love helping people. I'm here, like this literally makes me happy. It gets me up every morning, and I'm so thrilled and excited to be in the field I am in, which is social services and helping people and moving them out. And that transition period that we all have, whether it is financial transition, physical transition, emotional transition, mental transition, or just being housed. Like whatever that transition period is for you, allow people to assist in that transition. Don't do it alone. Because I know everyone feels like, oh, I can do it. I don't need nobody. You need people. I'm sorry. Let me get a little closer for the people in the back. You need people. People are here for you and always been here and always will be here for you. So let them be here. Let them have that moment with helping build you up. Because you don't understand how excited people really get for helping people. Like, people, there's genuinely dope ass people that live here, that is on planet Earth. There's so many dope ass people. So don't ever think that everyone is evil, everyone is XYZ. That's not the case. Boo boo, it's not the case. I promise you it's not. And I'm learning that each day I take a breath. I'm learning more and more how dope people really are. Of course, there's different people, different obstacles that people have, different traumas that people are living with and living through. But ultimately, there are so many dope people that genuinely want the best for you, that genuinely care for you, that genuinely is your one or your ones. Like I said on a few videos before, your village is so important. Keep on breathing into that village. Keep on feeding that village. But so we talked about the apartment. We talked about the job. Job is going good though. Job is doing swell. I am moving out a whole bunch of people. And I definitely want to have someone on this platform just talk about their experience, whether it was in shelter or just you knew someone in shelter, whatever that may look like, or just giving words of encouragement for people who are actually living in shelter, because living in shelter is not easy at all. Trust and believe, I know. Not firsthand, but working in shelter. Of course, working and living there is completely different. That's why I like hats off to the people who actually went in, did what they needed to do, but get out. And I got comfortable and I got complacent, like literally did your eat and skate and get out. Because it is that simple. But when you get complacent, when you get tired, when you just get too comfortable, because that facility is like a dope facility, whatever that may look like. But don't ever get comfortable in that because you want your own. Ultimately, that is why you're there, is to get assistance with getting your own. But just know that the more work you have to do for you, take your time then. If you really need to become a better person, you need to deal with your trauma, you need to deal with X, Y, and Z, use the services that are provided to become a better person. So when you transition into independent living, it is a lot better. It's a lot smoother. It is like literally everything. Whew, whew, child. So let's get into let's get into these plays, child. So plays have been playing. Like as you know, I've been on this play run with my boo Crystal, and we have seen four plays thus far. I think it is. We seen Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen, baby. I know I did a video about Hell's Kitchen. I don't think the audio was audio in. So let me kind of reiterate some of the things from Hell's Kitchen. Okay, so the person who was playing Alicia Keys was everything. When I tell you everything, she did her big one. Vocals was it. The person who taught Alicia how to play piano was it. The musicality was it. The vocals was it. The dancing was it. The storytelling was it. When I say go see Hell's Kitchen, I go see Hell's Kitchen. And my baby daddy Tank was in it. I'm happy we caught it when baby daddy Tank was there. Because if he wasn't, I don't know who played the father before that. Don't be asking me that. Just know when I seen Hell's Kitchen, Tank was there. Tank was well alive. He sung his butt off. Tank. And the girl who played Alicia Keys, magically the weekend that we went, and the last or the second to last weekend that she was playing that character before they transitioned a new girl in there. The new girl, I don't know if she gives. I'm assuming she does because Alicia Keys knows what she's doing. So I'm assuming that she is in there kind of scenario. But nevertheless, yes, guys, I am wearing shorts. Don't do that. But nevertheless, it was an amazing play. Like if you love Alicia, like I love Alicia, and you want to just hear her story, hear her songs, live that time period, but learn more about her and like what her childhood was and how she became into music and this all of the different additives and just find a piece of hope, especially coming from New York, especially coming from like the big city and like literally you can do anything you want. You can do literally anything you want to. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. All right. So let's get into. Whew, child. Let's get into purpose. Purpose was purposeful. When I say all black cast, I mean all black cast. When I say written by or directed by Claire Huxtable, Felicia Rashad, beautiful story about a historic figure in our community and his family, and just giving you what a black family look like, what a black family kind of deals with, the trials and tribulations, just the mental illness of it all, just trying to reform from prison, but not fully getting reformed because that's not what this society does. Like, this society is trash with that. We say, okay, you did your big, you did your 8-inch skate, you did 20-inch skate, whatever amount of time you had to put in to then come out. They don't rehabilitate you the right way for you to fully be successful in life after you did your mistake and after you did whatever that is to land you there. Purpose was not a play. It was not a musical. It was a play. Like it was acting. It was one scenery, but it gave acting down. And what was her name? That main girl. Like the way she was so intelligent, but so it was like the mix of both worlds. Like she was like so intelligent, but she was so ghetto. She was just a groupie, but it was so beautiful to see her, the dichotomy of that character and how layered and how flawed she was, but how beautiful she was. And I'm sorry, but no one, I forgot where she came from, but no one can play her than her. So I'm happy I got an autograph from her. Like it gave down. Purpose, go see Purpose. The next one was, Mr. Nick Jonas. 5 years? 5 years or something like that. 6 summers. It was something. It was a cute little musical love story. Ooh, but his love interest, like Nick Jonas is Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas can get it. However, homegirl, his wife, was so fucking talented. I'm sorry, but she was so talented. When I say like them vocals with vocal, like she is a singer, like she does this for real, and that's why she's so nominated and so awarded, I believe. But when I say she's so beautiful in person, but her vocals, that storytelling, like I really felt like I was there throughout the year that they was married in their relationship, and just showing the ups and downs of the relationship, trying to show the ups and downs, and still trying to be your own person and living and trying to succeed by yourself, but not by yourself because you're in a relationship, but conquer your own goals while conquering the goals in the relationship. It was a beautiful story. It was my kind of least favorite thus far, only because I guess it was just the two of them and that dynamic. I don't think I was really used to because I was used to big screen or a lot of people from Hell's Kitchen to Purpose. It was a bunch of people, two different shows, but I'm like, not fully my favorite, but I understood it. I'm happy I went. And the last one, baby, and Juliet. We all know the story of Romeo and Juliet, but this one gives you a whole different spin on it. Like you don't even know what Anne Juliet really is until you know what Anne Juliet really is. When I say the play was playing, the musical was musical. The musical was everything. When I say like this is top tier, the best play I've ever seen. Because prior to the foreline, I've seen Chicago. Chicago was cute when I seen it with Brandy. Chicago was definitely cute. I don't remember it because that was like way back when. That was like a good decade ago. That's why we trying to be on our grind. But what was I about to say? So in Juliet, we know the story of Romeo and Juliet. We know the story, the love, but baby, this was a whole different twist. Who would have motherfucking thought Romeo was out there slinging it like that? Who would have thought Romeo was giving up the beefcakes, giving it up, giving up the footlong? But it wasn't just the women. He was an equal opportunist. That was like, oh. And then Juliet, she was flawed. She wasn't innocent. She was about to marry a whole other dude. And then Romeo came back from the dad. And then the person that Juliet was supposed to marry was about to marry her best friend, who was, I would want to say pansexual, but not necessarily pansexual. I would just say he didn't identify he's gender non-conforming. So we're not 100% sure what he identifies as. But May, oh my gosh, that character was so beautiful. I love seeing that. It was so beautifully told. Just the learning of May itself. But to put that, and then it was just the Miss Hathaway and the Shakespeare, them moderating the whole thing. Like when I say go see Anne Juliet, go see Anne Juliet, because you will not be. When I say top tier, like you won't be upset. You will fall in love with it instantly. To me, thus far, that's the best musical play out there. So go see it, go see it, go see it. I ain't want to tell you everything, because you need to spend them coins. And please be enrolled at least row G and above to really get into it. Whether you're on the right side, the left side, the middle. But anything after like H kind of becomes ghetto for me, and I don't want it. That's just me though. That's just me. So we got into my plays. Ooh, plays be playing. So of course you already know I've been away for a while. I got so much to talk about, so much to dissect with you guys, because you already know I went to Cowboy Carter. I went to Cowboy Carter. I went to Cowboy Carter tour. So it's given. That's gonna be our next topic. So I'm about to close this video out real quick. I'm about to get into the next one, and then you already know Straw came out with Taraji V.P. Henson, Tiana motherfucking Taylor, and Miss Sherry Shepherd. Was it Head or was it a miss? Cause you know how Tyler Perry be doing. Catch this and more. And the next one, guys, I will be right back. You already know it's probably gonna be 2 for 2, 3 for 3. Get into the costume. Get into the red couch. You already know I love me some red. I love me some red. Home be home. Home is home is home. Laters. I'll be back. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to put that notification up so you know when I'm dropping. I don't want it to be surprised if you want it, unless you want it to be surprised. I love surprises sometimes. But